Joe Zikas from YoChicago. I'm with Eric Rojas this morning, and tell me where we are, Eric.
Well, we're in the middle of the street, and Clifton and school basically, and Belmont is just to our south. So we're in the heart of Lakeview, and it's a very nice tree line, pretty street. The reason we're here is we have a listing on the street. It's in a 6-unit condo building, about 2002 construction. And there was a lot of activity in condos in the first half of the year, both the first quarter and the second quarter, and so I think it's a nice time to come and look and see what's available.
It's a great time to look at this fantastic tree in front of the property.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's nice. We have a fire hydrant in front, so we kind of get a nice opening to the building, which little things sometimes help. There's nice landscaping, and they do have actually 2 trees in the parkway. Sometimes the trees are removed due to sewer issues, or when they do these buildings, they take the tree down and they plant a smaller tree, which you see up and down the street. Fortunately, though, we have a nice mature tree here.
Now, my office was right around the corner from here for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I never made it to all the restaurants around here.
No, and it's still hard to do that because they keep coming and usually staying, and sometimes they come and go. What's nice about this location is 3231 Clifton, is you do have Belmont here and the red line close by, but you don't hear it. You're far enough away that you don't hear it, but you're 3 blocks to it. You have all the restaurants along Clark there in Belmont, which Mia Francesca has been there a long time, one of my favorites, and a new one, Soka, that's been there a few years now. But you're actually really close to the Southport corridor too, which I know a lot of the people here enjoy that. So you just go a little bit west and a little bit north, and you couldn't go to all the restaurants, I don't think, in a year. It's just fantastic.
And you have a choice at the Belmont stop of the brown, purple, and red lines.
Right. So you can get to Evanston quickly from there, which in fact some of our clients that are buying in the area do work in Evanston. One's a Northwestern professor, so he needs to be around either the Fullerton stop or the Belmont stop. But more traditionally, everyone's going downtown from there, so you have the 2 choices, red line and brown line.
And the great thing about the purple line is it runs express from Belmont to Howard at rush hour.
Yep. And then in the express, in the rush hours, what you do got to know though is later in the day, it will be a red line that picks you up. You have to go to Howard and then transfer to the purple line, and I've learned that lesson too. So,
but not a big deal.
Yep.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Yeah, sure. This is sort of an example of what, as a listing agent in Chicago, we want to see when we came in. Very clean, well-maintained unit, beautiful. That's really the best way you can help yourself when you're selling in this market. Secondly, they bought really beautiful scale furniture for the room, and they've kept all the nice features accented, including this wonderful built-in that's kind of a unique thing that you don't see in a lot of these condos typically. Usually you'll see the original finishes from 2002, not much improvement, but they have this wonderful built-in. They have a fireplace, of course, and then they keep the space open. So.
It seems to be accessorized just right here, not too many extra little knickknacks or tchotchkes around.
Right. Well, we all kind of can't help ourselves sometimes. We have our homes and we buy art as we go out and travel, and these folks were no different. We did make some suggestions of removing some things. We didn't have to do a lot though. They knew they were going to be serious coming on the market. They wanted to show good. They listened to some of our suggestions, but for the most part, when we walked in, it was about, this is what you saw. So, very pleased.
It also shows a buyer how easy it can be to furnish and accessorize this place without spending a ton of money.
Right, well, they have high-end furnishings here, but you can do this on a little lower budget. The point is the scale of the furniture. Fits the room beautifully, and you could still seat a lot of people. One thing they did do, which we recommend to some sellers that have the combo living room, dining room, is this is actually a flip-down table that you could push aside. We have photos with it pulled out in the space. You could seat 6 to 8 at the table, and it's really wonderful, but for the most part, it's folded up. It's a sideboard table, so it really works well.
It really opens the space up.
Yeah, it's terrific. You have a higher-end sherry cabinet with crown, and one of the things I really like in a kitchen is the double sink in the island facing out to the living space. It's a two-tiered breakfast bar with the double sink, and that's just great. I mean, again, the majority of people that we see, especially in Lakeview, they want the open kitchen dining room, and this fits the bill. And it's even better when you have the sink facing out.
And when you have a window in the kitchen, which is always a good thing too.
And it's pretty private. You can have it open and you're not looking directly across at other windows. Here we're facing west, so the light's not beating down on you, but the windows are huge. You have a Juliet balcony in the front, and the treetops are beautiful. We talked about that mature tree out there, and that effect is wonderful. And another nice aspect of this property is the wideness of it. You get this extra space for a closet. This is extra deep, extra high. You can do a little more organizing or keep it as is. But you can see it's deeper than an average closet. Usually you have a 2-foot closet here. This one is probably a good 4 feet deep.